Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel once again, and I'm so happy to be back with another video. And today in this video I'm gonna share a very short message from the Word of God, and the topic that I'm gonna share is strength in weakness. But before we head into the video, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kenei and I come up with God related videos that will help you in your spiritual growth. So if that's something you need, make sure that you consider subscribing and press the bell icon so that you will not miss whenever I upload new videos. So now without any further delay, let's get straight into the video. All of us, whether we want to accept it or not, we all have our own weakness. Each one of us, we all have our own shortcomings and weakness in different areas. Some of us may be weak when it comes to relationship, alcohol, gaming, drugs, pornography, and lots more. Some of us may be weak when it comes to controlling anger. When someone says something to you that you don't like, we just want to, slap them, we just want to shout at them. Or some of us may be weak when it comes to handling money. When we get our paycheck, instead of, giving our tithes, we just spend money on partying, we just spend money on all these unnecessary things. We all have our own weakness and we know ourselves. And it is very sad to even know that we as a children of God, we, instead of loving and praying for each other, we find ourselves fighting with each other. Instead of forgiving one another, we find ourselves, hating each other. And instead of being happy when someone is blessed, we find ourselves being jealous and envious. And instead of spreading the good news of Jesus Christ, we find ourselves spreading, gossip about others. Nobody is perfect in this world. I do have my own weakness, and I know that. And you have your own weakness. The Bible also does says in Matthew 26:41, watching and praying. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Matthew 26:41. No matter how much we go to church, no matter how long we've been serving the Lord, no matter how much degree we have, we all have our own weakness that we have to deal with. Nobody wants to fall in our weakness, but we ended up falling over and over again in our weakness. That is why Jesus taught us to watch and pray so that we will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. That is why we need to watch and pray and seek the strength of God to overcome. Today I want to remind all of us with one thing, and that one good thing is that we don't have to let our weaknesses and shortcomings control us. We don't have to let our faults and bad habits control us and drag us down. There is someone who is able to help us to overcome our shortcomings and weaknesses. There is someone who is able to turn our weakness into strength. And that someone is Jesus Christ, who is our strength to help us in our weakness. Whenever we say, I can't figure it out, God says, I will direct your paths. Whenever we say, it is not possible, God says, all things are possible. Whenever we say, nobody loves me, God says, I love you. And whenever we say, I can't forgive myself, God says, I forgive you. And whenever we say, I am too tired, God says, I will give you rest. Whenever we say, it's not worth it, God says, it will be worth it. Whenever we say, I can't manage it, God says, I will supply all your needs. Whenever we say, I am weak, God says, I will give you strength. Whenever we say, I can't do this, God says, You can do all things through Christ. And whenever we say, I am afraid, God says, I did not give you the spirit of fear. And whenever we say, I feel so lonely, God says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. To conclude this video, let me just share some few Bible verses. Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Nehemiah 8:10. Do not sorrow, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecution, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:9 and 10. May God bless and help each one of us to overcome our weakness and shortcomings. I pray that you will be blessed. And if you're blessed watching this video, make sure that you share this video to your friends, family, and loved ones so that they will be blessed as well. And thank you so much for watching. And once again, may God bless you richly. And I'll see you in the next video.